welcome to drunkenchinese.com. I'm Fu Si Kai. First, I'd like to apologize for my crooked beard. I was a little hasty shaving. 不好意思，我的胡子有一点歪歪的。对不起，请原谅我。Anyways, okay, today's clip, we got Vince Vaughn speaking Chinese in the movie The Internship. Let's check it out.
他说：“等一下，这不是鸭子。”
Sounds like he's telling the end of a joke. What he says in English is, he said, wait a minute, this isn't duck. That's all I said. Vince Vaughn's pronunciation was pretty good. He spoke all the words pretty close, you know, so it should have been pronounced 他说等一下这不是鸭子. He said, Vince Vaughn pronounced it like 他说等一下. He said 等一下. That was perfect, I think. 等一下, which means wait a minute. He said that very well. The 他说, which means he said, is a little off, but close enough. You can figure out what he's saying, but the way he pronounces a couple of the words could almost sound like he was saying something else. Some certain sounds in Chinese sound pretty similar, like 这不是 means this is not. And Vince Vaughn kind of said it like 这不是. Shu has a different meaning than shi. Shi and shi is kind of different words, but because of the whole sentence, you can figure out what he's saying. And then yazi is duck. He kind of said yazi, which again, zi and zi would be different words in Chinese. You can still kind of figure out what he's saying because of the surrounding, the context, which is always very important in Chinese. If you don't know the context of words, then sometimes you won't know what the word is. If you just said like one word in Chinese, people might not know what you're saying because there's so many words that sound like that word. That's why you got to say it in a sentence, and then people can figure out what the word is. One thing I noticed living in Taiwan and listening to like Asian music, not just Taiwan Chinese music. In Taiwan, you can hear a lot of like Japanese music and Korean music as well. And I noticed that they all use English in their songs. And if you watch TV, you can hear them speak English every once in a while. In Taiwan, they have a lot of English words and phrases that they use when they're speaking Chinese, and sometimes people will just say a whole sentence in English just out of nowhere for seemingly no reason. And I used to always wonder, like, why do they speak English so often? And I figured out that it's kind of to show off, because if you can speak English in Asia, that means you're well educated, means you're cultured, well traveled. But basically it means you got money. People want to show off that they got money. So many people are speaking Chinese now in American TV shows and movies. It's the same thing. It's the same reason they want to show how smart they are. It's a way to show people very quickly that you are well educated and well cultured and well traveled. So it's interesting now that the Asians would speak English to sound smart, and now we're speaking Chinese to sound smart. 我很文雅. Before this scene in the movie happened, the other characters in the movie were kind of thinking that Vince Vaughn was a little stupid, and then they saw that Vince Vaughn he might not be like book smart. He doesn't know that much about computers and stuff, but He's very socially intelligent, and apparently knowing Chinese is part of being street smart. Like a minute later in the scene, they get to this bar after the Chinese waiter told them something, 有一个夜总会. So he said, the server said it in Mandarin, said there is a nightclub.
先生，离这两条街有个很棒的夜总会。
谢谢。My menu says there's a dance club down the street that's supposed to be great.
You're shitting me.
No, I shit you not.
Vince Vaughn said, 谢谢, thank you. So they were speaking Mandarin together. The server spoke Mandarin to Vince Vaughn. Later, they get to the nightclub and they find out that it's a strip club.
Are you sure he said dance club?
You know, I was rocking Mandarin, he was rocking Cantonese. Something clearly got confused in the middle, but I say, boom goes the dynamite. Happy accident, right?
But the server was speaking Mandarin, and Vince Vaughn was speaking Mandarin. So actually, there wasn't any Cantonese Mandarin confusion there. It made for a funny joke for the movie, but the premise was wrong. The server was speaking Mandarin. Even when two people are speaking Mandarin, there can still be those kind of confusions because sometimes they call something one thing, but it might mean something else. For example, in Taiwan, KTV means karaoke bar, but sometimes like special KTV means a karaoke bar with kind of prostitutes there who you do things with them. I never went to a real special KTV bar, or did I? I might have gone to one once when I was really drunk, and I can't remember what happened. I'm pretty sure nothing happened, but you like pay to have these girls come into the room with you and sing songs with you, and maybe you can get them to do other things, special things. Even though the guy was speaking Mandarin, he said 夜总会, which means nightclub, but maybe sometimes in China, maybe that means strip club too. 夜总会, in Taiwan, I didn't hear this word used very often. Usually they say like 夜店 for nightclub. Maybe somebody else knows and can write in the comments of this video. All right. That'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. 再见.